Hi everybody, I'm Stuart, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a little planet in Photoshop. Little planets are very interesting. You may have seen them around the internet. They're actually not that hard to do. Um, I found this image, and it's a perfect image to use to make one of these. What you want to look for, number one, is a very empty sky. The less in the sky, the less you'll have to blend the two together. Because if there were clouds, you might have to tidy up the edge where the left end met the right end. Um, Now, in this, the photographer, I guess, knew that people would turn this into a little planet, so he left a weird watermark that you can't read unless you make it a little planet. So basically, what we're going to do, our first step to do, is go flip this vertically. So we're going to go to Image, Image Rotation, and Flip Vertical. And turn our image upside down so that our concrete winds up being in the middle. Now we're going to go into Image Size again. And now we want our width to be the same as the height. So in this case, 25, 32. Having a little bit of a lag issue with my Photoshop here. But now we have a perfect little square. And so what we want to do is now we want this to wrap around. So we're going to go to Filter, Distort, Polar Coordinates. And we want to choose Rectangular to Polar. Because this image, because if we chose polar to rectangular, we're going to get this really weird shape. So we definitely want to make this into a polar object. We're going to click that. Now that would actually normally take a little bit of time. On my old PC it took a few minutes to do, but my Mac seems to be able to handle it a lot better. Now personally I think this should be on top. So to do that we'll go to Image, Rotation, and we'll flip it vertical again. Some people would probably ask why we flipped it in the first place, because doing rectangular to polar won't work if it's not flipped over. Neither would the bottom choice. They shouldn't work the same, I don't think. I've never done it, but I was told that it won't. But here's our guy's watermark. His name's Sam Ron. That's his website there. You should check it out. He's got some pretty cool stuff. So also one of the things I forgot to mention is when you're taking this image, make sure you have 2 points that can meet up. So these two trees were very close together. You want to have a spot that seems to overlap. Because if they overlap, then it'll be easier for Photoshop to match the edges. So it found this little happy medium here and blended those together. Now also, the reason you would want an empty sky is because you would have clouds everywhere, and wherever the thing met, which would be right across here, you would see odd shapes and things that didn't match up, and you would have to take some time and clean that up. So make sure you take an overlapping image, clean sky, good to same exposures all the way through, and Photoshop should do the rest. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I know this was a really short video, but I plan to make some longer ones soon. I'm going to do some basics on curves and levels, and then do some standard, just the basics in Photoshop. That'll be a little series coming out soon. So if that interests you, comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you do. I'll have some soon. Thanks for watching.